Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25
What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I cannot complain. I can't. Today was leg day, baby. I'm in pain. I am in pain, but I'm so excited because I haven't had my cheat meal yet. Listen, we are here today to talk about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 4, baby. Listen. I don't know. Listen, okay. Listen, I'm being honest with you. Love Island is my favorite show on TV right now. I was initially scared to review the show because the turnover for it is too quick. But let me know if y'all can hear me real quick, though. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I was initially scared to review this show because the turnaround is too quick, right? The turnaround is too quick, but I just love this show so much. And this is my second season watching. It's my first time watching in real time, but it's my second time watching overall. And I have to say, I'm just going to have to accept the challenge and lock in because I just don't know. Y'all might see me going live at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's only because I have to get the reviews and stuff out. I'm already behind on Rhode Island, so I'm going to try to do a Rhode Island. I'm gonna have to do a pre-record on Rhode Island before I get up. When I get up off of here, and so it's a lot going on, but I am enjoying the show. Okay, I will say this though: the only thing that I don't enjoy so far with this show is the social media conversations, because I feel like everything on social media is always like exposing somebody, and I'm not really into that. And I'm a person who don't really like spoilers. So if y'all tell me, even if, y'all tell me in the chat, I haven't seen it yet, I'll stop talking about it because I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised when the bombshell come out. And so I finally saw the bombshell before I even watched the episode. And so it was like, I wanted to just be surprised. Okay. But y'all, again, we are here today to talk about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 4. And the name of the episode is called Episode 4. I'm going to name the episode Beatrice is Trying to Run the House on One Leg. Okay? She is trying to run the house on one. Thank you, Naomi. Let me see some legs in the chat. If you're sensitive, leave. Because over here, we're going to tell the truth. And I got to just tell y'all how my brain works. It's just some things that I saw that I don't know if y'all seen it the way that I see it. Okay? But I hope that everybody is having a good day. Let me see how many y'all in here. We're going to get started at the 5-minute mark. Suez Canal, what's good? I am Light So, what's good? I don't watch the show, but I love listening to it on commentary. Thanks for making it. Okay, I will. Thank you. Then Ford, what's good? Belda, Love Pre, what's good? Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm going to try. Rosie Posey, what's good? And hopefully y'all are watching. Rob J, what's good? First time watching the show. Me and Bill would have torn that couch up. We wouldn't have torn the couch up, baby, because she would have had to stand up to get the fight with me. Okay? King Ryan, what's good? Team KC, I think that KC going home, y'all. Miss Jones, what's good? Sweat Canal, Shelves, WDGF, what's good? Aaliyah Brittany, what's good? Toya C, what's good? I love the background. I'm trying. Jesus, what's good? Desiree, what's good? I'm all caught up and ready to get into it. Okay, good. Naomi, what's good? Can I pull you for a chat? Of course. Okay, Soul Ties. Are we in Soul Ties? This is a confessional. Is the confessional from Soul Ties? Miss M, what's good? Come through, backdrop. I'm trying. Claire Muchai, what's good? Jay East, what's good? Suez Canal, Smack 225 Dreamer, what's good? Thank you, I appreciate it. The brother has me wheezing. Finally got a real nigga in the villa. Right. What are you doing in the confessional? We got to talk about it, baby. We got to talk about it, okay? So, again, y'all, we are here today to talk about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 4. And the name of the episode is called Episode 4, okay? So, I don't got no pictures. It's too hard to get pictures. It's too hard to get pictures for Love Island USA. I think this is the biggest show that they have on Peacock, and it's probably one of the biggest shows of the summer. And so you can't really get clear pictures. You get people like recording from their phone and showing it on the TV, but for the most part, I haven't found a channel that have crystal clear pictures. It's hard for me to even find a thumbnail sometimes. You get what I'm saying? And so we probably won't have no pictures, but y'all get the drift, okay? But Melanie and Sincere, they just got through having that conversation, and Melanie told Sincere that if he wants to explore, right? So next we see Sincere, and he's talking to Bryce and Sean, and he's trying to downplay what happened, right? He's saying that he didn't even explore. Nigga, you literally explored. You literally explored. Kayla barely made it down the steps after she finished breakfast when you pulled her for a chat, right? And this nigga was sitting around waiting. You literally pulled her for a chat. She barely got downstairs from breakfast and you were sitting there waiting. What happened was when you pulled her for a chat, when you explored, the chat didn't go the way that you wanted it to go because she seemed to be content with Zach and she seemed to be, what do they call it? Not locked in, closed off with Zach. But you did shoot your shot, but we have to be honest about it. You shot your shot and you missed. You shot your shot and you missed. And I feel like that Kayla probably was closed off because I feel like that she's looking at Zach like her savior in the house because she's a bombshell, right? And so her coming in with Zach and having somebody who's actually a part of the cast, if she lock in with him, you know what I'm saying, or she closed in with him, she good. But if she having too many conversations, you know, are you really gonna save me? I know this nigga about to save me, right? So Sincere said that he didn't want his significant other to act the way that Melanie is acting. So basically, he's saying he wanted a dummy. He wants a dummy that he can run game on. He wants somebody that's green, right? He wants somebody that's green. And that's what men really want. They want a girl who will look the other way. They want a girl that they can run over. You know what I'm saying? And they want the girl that'll be like, they want a Tisha. Well, my man say this. Well, my man said that. He said he didn't do it. They want somebody that's going to turn the other cheek and going to be stupid to what they got going on. Okay? Sincere says that there is miscommunication. He understands where he messed up and he has to fix it. I feel like a lot of people think Melanie is overreacting, right? And I know that this is a game show, but they are coupled up, right? So the rules of their coupling is between them two. We don't know what he told that girl, right? We don't know what type of agreement they had. Like, we didn't see exactly what he told her and what they agreed upon. And so for me, acting like him pulling Kayla for a chat was innocent is bullshit to me. He shot his shot and he missed. Right? If you didn't want to pull the girl for a chat to explore, you wouldn't have pulled her. Thank you, Ashley Brown. You feel me? If you didn't want to pull the girl for a chat, you wouldn't have pulled her. You was trying to explore. Right, Desiree? Sincere is not to be trusted. And the bombshells get to watch clips from the show before they go in. Kayla knew Zach ain't want Kenzie. Right. He was ready to jump ship. He was trying to shoot his shot. Okay? Then we get Bia and Anaya. Okay? And Bia made a comment about the plumbing still working at 52. You get what I'm saying? For me, age shaming coming from a bitch with one leg is crazy to me.
I said it. I'm not taking it back. I met you.
Like, I feel like, again, Bia just rubs me the wrong way. How are you age shaming, talking about the plumbing still working, and girl, you are around here with one leg? Make it make sense. Naomi said, who's 52? In the challenge they had in episode 3, Gabriel said that the oldest person that he slept with was 52 years old. And so she throwing shots. She throwing shots at people that's 52 years old. But everybody's supposed to be at home crying for you with your one leg. Mahogany say, I'm 52 and my plumbing works very well. I know that's right. Okay. So Anaya ended up asking Bia who else was she interested in. And she said that she's just really into Gabriel. I feel like, she said that she feels like Kenzie is squeezing her way in and she didn't talk to her about it at all. Does Kenzie have to talk to you about talking to Gabriel? Did I miss something? Is Kenzie supposed to talk to Bia about talking to Gabriel? She don't have to go through you. I feel like the rules in the house change for different people. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't like it. Okay. So Zach Gabriel, Sean, and Bryce, they were all talking, and Gabriel asked Sean about him and Kenzie. He said that he saw them kissing in the pool after the challenge. And he was asking because he said that Kenzie is his number 2. She's more of his type, okay? So as they're talking, Bia ended up pulling Gabriel for a chat, and he asked her, does she like his personality? Because so far, the only chemistry that we've seen between them two is sexual. All they do is kiss and, have this sexual chemistry, but they haven't really gotten to know each other, but outside of them both being like of Hispanic descent. He says yes, but he tells her that Kenzie is his second option. She's his type, but after talking to her, she turned him off. And she asks, what? You know what I'm saying? What about her turned him off? And see, I don't like that. You get what I'm saying? Asking about the next bitch. Because it's like she's wanting to know what's going on so she could throw some salt in the game. And that's exactly what she did. He said that they got different cultures. And she was like, yeah, the different cultures. The cultures are going to be different. You get what I'm saying? I don't like no shit like that. I don't respect no shit like that. You don't get no points for that. You just want him, okay? Then he went on to say that Kenzie told him that he was her type. And to me, that's just I can't stand no messy ass nigga. I can't stand no messy ass nigga because now you're adding fuel to the fire. You don't know how Bia feels about you or how she feels about you talking to this girl. And now you're supposed to be telling her how you feel about her, right? Talk to her about how you feel about her. But you sitting up here telling her how Kenzie feel about you. Whatever going on between you and Kenzie is between you and Kenzie. Coming from Kenzie, in my opinion. That's how shit and mess get started, okay? Bia says that he's her number 1, but he makes her nervous. She says in a confession that he hopes he's not lying to her. And to me, I feel like that Gabriel kind of did lie to her because basically he's telling her that Kenzie is his number 2, but he made it seem like that he wasn't going to pursue her because she's turning him off. But he told the men that she was his number 2, but he didn't say anything to them about not pursuing her, right? And my thing is this. If you turned off by Kenzie, why are you still saying that she's your number 2? Why are you still saying she's your number 2 if she turns you off? Claire say Gabriel and Bia only kiss and hum. They don't even have conversations. Baby, did you see him try to wrap his leg around that peg leg? I know that, baby. I'm surprised that motherfucking leg didn't split his motherfucking pants. Said, wow, baby. Did y'all see it? Put a leg in the chat if you seen it, baby. I thought that shit, baby, I thought they was about to cut his pants up, baby. That peg leg. Y'all, please. I don't like her. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? Then we get Melanie and Anaya. Okay? Now, Melanie is still acting like she don't know Kata's name. Now, remember the first episode, she kept on saying, if you're a girl's girl, you don't have to say that you're a girl's girl. To me, she's just proving that she's not a girl's girl because you know Kata's name. You know Kata's name, you know her last name, you know her birthday, you know her social security number. Kata got you pressed. You know a lot about Kata, mama. Okay? Basically, she tells Anaya that she doesn't feel like Sincere is being sincere. And he's not. You know what I'm saying? So she feels like, from what I'm seeing with Kata, she feels like the Sincere fucked up. Everybody nigga go. Everybody nigga go. Right? And I love it because that is going to give us a show. When the girls are saying, fuck all this shit, my nigga fucked up, then everybody nigga go, then that will give us a show. We got something to watch. Now, Melanie lost me when she told Anaya that she told Sincere that she was going to pull KC and test the connection. And I was even more shocked when Anaya finished the sentence, right? And I don't remember Melanie telling Sincere that she was going to pursue or she was going to pull KC for a chat. I don't remember her saying that, okay? I think that was Melanie's way of letting Anaya know that she was planning on pulling KC for a chat. And I'm surprised that there was no pushback from Anaya. Because on one hand, we are on a game show, right? However, we're supposed to be cool. And I've been coupled with this man since the beginning of the show. So you're not going to ask me how I feel about you pulling him? Because we're supposed to be cool, right? Bitch, you literally are crying on my shoulders. And you're telling me that you're going to pull the man that I'm coupled with? While crying on my shoulder?
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, okay? Now, I will say this. Melanie did say on the first episode that Casey was her type, and it always ended up bad going with dudes like that. But I don't know if she told Anaya that, right? Now, I can't give Melanie too much because I don't think Anaya wants Casey like that. I don't think that she won't. I don't really think that she want him. I think Anaya gives me a type of girl who don't want anything black unless it's not, or at least not fully black. She gives me, she don't want nothing that's fully black. That's just what I see. Plus, Anaya told Melanie that Sean was her number 2, right? What's good, Mims? Melanie told Anaya told Melanie that Sean was her number 2. And since we know that Sincere was her number 1, and she was because she was standing in front of his door in episode 1, and Sean is her number 2, she don't really give a fuck about Sean. Casey. Right? Right? She don't really care about him. But my thing with Melanie is, if you really was that girl, you would have went and pulled Zach for a chat for the fun of it. That's what I want to see. I want to go see you and pull a chat pull Zach for a chat. That would have been good for me to see. But I think that Melanie is feeling herself when it comes to Anaya because Sincere had already picked her over Anaya, right? She had already picked her. Right, yeah, she doesn't want Casey. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. Gabor is the next bombshell. Casey is her place. Anaya doesn't want anything darker than butter pecan. Why does she need to ask Anaya this in day 3 in the villa? Because you've been crying on my shoulder, the CC. Because you've been crying on my shoulder. You over here crying to me. We supposed to be cool. My thing is, I don't feel like, me personally, I don't feel like that every girl needs to ask another girl who they coupled, you know what I'm saying, about chatting with the person they coupled up with. But I feel like if me and you are cool, like they cool, she has literally been crying with her. We've seen them sitting together, holding chats and sitting together, talking to each other several times. I think that Anaya and what's the girl? Kenzie are her closest 2 friends in the house. You're not gonna ask him? Does Casey like black women? I wonder, since he is from LA. He's not from LA. I think that he's from Fresno or some part of California, but he's not from LA. No friend, not friend Island Gabor. Right. If she ends up single, she is vulnerable. Y'all, listen. Ask me. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you're just not gonna tell me in my face that you about to go and pull my nigga for a chat or my couple for a chat. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So they go get ready for bed. Did y'all peep that freaky ass shit that Sean did to Kenzie? When the lights went out, he went to her bed and the lights went out, so we can't see. We could see, but they can't see in the room because it's pitch black. And so he came over to her bed and she asked, who is it? And he said, it's Sean. And he put his hand around her neck and it didn't look like they was kissing. Sean put his tongue in her mouth and ran it around the inside of her mouth.
What kind of bullshit is that?
What kind of bullshit is that? Grabbed her neck, put his tongue in her mouth, and ran his tongue around the inside of her mouth like 2 or 3 times. And she was just like laying back. She didn't know what to do because he had her grabbed by her neck, right? Sincere had tried to cuddle with Melanie and she told him that she didn't want to cuddle. And I'm not mad at it. Are y'all cool? Y'all are sitting up here mad at Melanie because she didn't want to cuddle with a man. Are y'all cool? Does she have to cuddle with this man because they a couple? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, are y'all serious? And I'm like Mariah Carey. When I break, I'm break, right? Get out of my face. We're not cuddling. We're not doing nothing. And I can't do nothing but respect Melody because she told the nigga what it was, right? She had already told the nigga what it was. Rob, this, that, with something on. I need to pay full attention. Full attention what? True, nobody was behind KC door, right? Typical cop behavior, and he like spitting in people. Yeah, he said he like spitting in people's mouths and grabbing them by the hand. Shit, this nigga is crazy. Okay, now remember when Zach had told us that he liked the lady? I think that he said that he liked the reverse cowgirl or something like that or whatever because he liked to just watch the woman perform. We see him in bed with Kata, and Kata was kissing all over him, and he's just laying up there like a dead body. This nigga just laying up there like a dead body, Zach. Child, please. Okay, so at breakfast, the women was in the makeup room, okay? Melanie told Bia that she was going to pull KC and Gabe for a chat. Now, you know, Gabe is coupled with Bia, okay? So she told her that she was going to pull KC and Gabe for a chat. And Bia said, we know how we supposed to move with each other. And Melanie said, ain't nobody sneaking around. And Kenzie said, I just feel like we're open about it. And Bia made a face like, Bia frowned. And so I want y'all to remember that.
You won't talk about this again before I leave here.
We'll talk about this one again before I leave here. We're gonna talk about that. She made a face when they said that because the girl just told her, yeah, I'm gonna pull KC. Like, cause she okay. So Sincere ended up bringing Mel some food. She thanked him, they kissed, and when he left, she said that she didn't want to eat. You know, I think it's funny that he bought her because okay, he just told the men that he was in a doghouse, right? And so you would think that he would have went all out for breakfast, kind of like what Sean did for Kenzie when they was both vulnerable, right? You would have think that he would have went all out. All he bought her was a sad ass small cup of fruit. I wouldn't want to eat either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to eat neither. This nigga pulling bitches for chats. Now the nigga trying to starve me. Lord, take me now. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I ain't, no ma'am. No ma'am, baby, I'm gone. I'm gone, okay? So Mel ended up being a woman of her word, baby, and she pulled KC for a chat, okay? Now, she tells him when she first met him, she thought his tattoo on his back had said surprise. Now, I still don't know what the fucking tattoo say. I like the fun of the tattoo, but I still don't know what the tattoo say. I think that I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just being real. I'm dark-skinned and I got tattoos, you can't really see them. You know what I'm saying? I think that with black people, when we get tattoos and stuff, unless the ink is in white, baby, you can't really make out the tattoo unless you like really up on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the chat what the tattoo say. I still don't know what the tattoo say, but I do like the fun. Okay? Now, she tells him that she wears glasses, but she didn't bring them or any contacts on the show. So she's out there free balling. Do y'all think that glasses make people unattractive? I think that I don't think that glasses, I don't look at people with glasses and think that they just not attractive. I thought that people probably thought that when they was in elementary school or something like that, but I don't look at think that people with glasses on make them unattractive. I think that different frames have to fit your head, right? But people literally walk around with shades on. So I don't see why the girl, I need to be able to see. You know what I'm saying? The fuck are we talking about, baby? I need to be able to see. I don't really like wearing my contacts a lot because to me, they're too high maintenance. It's easier for me to put on glasses, but I don't think that I really need glasses except for like when I'm driving or if I've been on my phone for too long. But I literally just have a pair of glasses in my car in case I don't really like to wear my contacts though. Okay? I don't like digging all in my eye and shit. It's too much. It's too much. It depends if you got the magnifying glasses, then I don't know. Okay, I see you. And you a person who wear glasses, yeah, so I get it. No glasses or contacts, people thirsty as fuck. But no, it's probably the last name or mom or grandma name or something. What? Yes, the frames matter. The frames matter because of the head. No, it can bring out the personality. I love glasses like being with two people. They high maintenance. Yeah, the contacts are high maintenance for me. The contacts are high maintenance for me, and I don't really like to wear them either because, you know, I have a hard time falling asleep, so I'll fall asleep at any given time. You know what I'm saying? And they say you're not supposed to sleep in the contacts, so I don't fell asleep with them a couple of times before, and I got scared because I saw a woman on Twitter, and she had like 3 or 4 things of contacts stuck in her eyes. They was literally taking the contacts out of her eyes, baby. I say, no, baby. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He say, Kayla, come get your baddie chain. Melanie, stop playing with me before Portia, your man. If you know, you know. Lay down, Sincere. Ooh. Thank you for the super chat, Q. Okay. Melanie tells KC that she wants to have a lot of kids. She just wants to pop them out for her partner. KC said that he doesn't know if he wants kids. He said he's the youngest of 7 on his mom's side, and his dad has 10 kids. And so if it happens for him, it happens, but he will be content with just him and his spouse traveling the world, okay? Then we get Anaya and Sincere. They're watching KC and Mel have their chat. And Anaya says that she's pissed off and that she's irritated. And my thing is, I don't know why, because Melanie told you the night before that she was going to pull him, and you didn't contest it. And she also told you that morning. And part of me is wondering if Anaya just said that because she was sitting by Sincere, right? Because it's not lost on me that she just so happened to be sitting by Sincere when Mel pulled KC for a chat, when she already knew that she was going to pull him for a chat the day prior.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
See, clock that T. Clock that T. See, I feel like Anaya is just using this as a way to shoot her shot at Sincere again, since he's not attracted to her. So she's trying to use a different bait. because from her tone, she made it seem like that her irritation was with KC, girl, but Mel is the one who pulled him. And she told you that if she was going to pull him the day before. KC didn't even know that the girl was going to pull him. So why are you mad at KC? You trying to use it. That's what I'm telling you. Some of the girls, when the niggas gonna be attracted to them, they try to be friends with them. They try to be the nigga friend and try to get at them another way. They don't try that. You know what I'm saying? When they get friends on, they try to be. You know what I'm saying? What she say to you? Then they get over there. The girl break the nigga heart. Then she'll be over there trying to suck his dick. Shout out to Big Cookie, baby. Shout out to Big Cookie over there with Chris. Okay. So Mel ended up getting a text, and it says, Islanders. It's time to show who's really in charge. Boss bitch. Okay. So then we go to the boss bitch challenge. I really enjoyed this challenge. So with the challenge, each girl will take their time on the table seducing their way across the board table, right? They will select one boy who they're not coupled with as their office crush. He will then join them on the table, and then they will have a makeout session. The girl would then read a question and say which Islander best fits the job description. And then they will sit in the hot seat and we launch into the slimy pool of termination, right? Then the boss will head to the private office where the new bombshell, Corbin, will be waiting. And then they will make out with him. And then they will come back and make out with their current couple, okay? Thank you for the super chat, Suez Canal. She said, this episode was so good and I don't like the fact that everyone ignoring the leg and overhyping Bia because of her disability. Thank you. She's not an ugly girl, but I don't see sexy at all. Challenge 10 out of 10. Thank you for the super chat, Suez Canal. I appreciate it. Okay. I know a lot of people, I have seen a lot of people online saying they have a problem with the kissing. Listen, these are consenting adults, right? They know what they came, or they know what came with coming on this show. So just let the kids have fun. Right? Now, I will say this, though. The only pushback is I don't know how ready I would have been to kiss on Corbin because he's new, right? At this point, it's like they're just bringing any old body off the street. I would have been able to wrap my mind around the people in the house already because I know what I'm getting on the show. You get what I'm saying? But when y'all are just bringing new people in, like, at least let me be able to see the nigga. Y'all got me going back here, and as soon as I get in the room, I got to kiss on the man. You get what I'm saying? He ain't say, hey, my name is nothing. At least when they met each other, they was able to say their name, where they was from, how old they were. He just came in and saw the girls and just started kissing on them. He just came in and started kissing on them. I don't like it. I don't like that. To me, that's too much. It's too much. Okay? Now, Anaya went. Her office crush was Sean. Girl, Anaya, girl, what game did you think you playing, baby? Then you giving punk push.
Say something. Let me go sit back down.
Boo! Boo! Ain't no way I wouldn't have picked Sincere and this girl just chatted with my nigga. You get what I'm saying? And so her question was, who is most likely to take credit for a group project? And she ended up picking KC. Okay, so she had to dump KC. She went and kissed Corbin, and of course KC is her couple, so she had to go and make out with KC. Then we get Bia. Now her office crush is Sincere. Now remember, Mel told her that she was gonna pull Gabriel for a chat. Clock it, right? So she said, well, you gonna pull my nigga for a chat? Let me go over here and kiss on Sincere, okay? So her question was, who isn't afraid to step on on toes to climb their way to the top? Now, my question is this: why did production give this girl this question, knowing that she don't got as many toes as everybody else? Right? Like, y'all gotta understand the shade that production and stuff be throwing. How come nobody else got a question about a feet, a toe, a leg, but all of a sudden the girl with the peg leg got a question about the toes? That's shady. That's shady. I want to go home. I said I want to go home. I'm not reading this. I want to go home. Okay? So she ended up picking Kenzie, and she said that when you're single and vulnerable, you do what you got to do. Okay? Then we get Trinity. Trinity is just not sexy to me. Trinity is just not... Trinity, I don't see it for her. I'm sorry. She just not sexy. Nothing about her. Nothing about her. But her office crush is Sean. She says that he's a very bad cop. And, well, he says that he's a very bad cop and he got to find a new career after this. If only you knew, baby. If only you knew. Okay. She said that who is faking it for that promotion? She said Bryce. You look, she know that Bryce don't want her. He's using her to stay in the game. She using him to stay in the game. When he went into the slime, somebody yelled. Did y'all hear it? Pay attention, baby. When he went into that slime and came out the slime, baby, somebody yelled. Somebody yelled. Now I see that model.
I do. Fuck you. Come on.
I see that model in them now, baby. I screamed because I still don't see the model in them. I still don't see the model in them. Okay. Kenzie says that she's getting some of it when Trinity ended up kissing Bryce. When Trinity ended up kissing Bryce, Kenzie says she's getting some of that turtle tongue. Baby, just send Bryce home, baby. Just send Bryce home, baby. Ain't nobody here for Bryce.
I don't know why you come down here messing with these people.
I don't know why you come down here on this show, baby, messing with these people. Ain't nobody into Bryce. Don't nobody want Bryce. Thank you for the super chat, cute country guy. He say, Anaya, weak, honey. But I guess if KC was you like, she might put up more of a fight. Me and Melanie would have had a problem. And send Bryce home. Send him home immediately. Send him home immediately. Okay? Then we get Melanie. Okay? So then she said, when Melanie went, Melanie said, my office crush is someone who's been dying to taste it again.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? And so she ended up picking KC, and I'm shocked because KC didn't have any, he didn't say nothing or have any reaction to what she said. What's good, Diva? I don't even watch this. I'm just here for the vibes. What's good, Diva? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Right? And so KC didn't have any reaction because she made it seem like, I know that he want me. He didn't have any reaction to it. And so when they started making out, they was kissing and humping, and so her question was who needs to be fired. And so she ended up saying Kata. And so when Kata got up, she was like, girl, I love you. I love you. And Kata said, it's fake love. Fake love. And Kata said in the confessional, girl, you've been mad all day for no reason. You are mad at me over one chat. One chat that didn't even go well. One chat that didn't even go well, okay? So then we get Kenzie. Kenzie had the best performance in my opinion. But I must say, I do not like the passive-aggressive stuff that she's doing to Zach, right? If you don't want to talk to the man, don't talk to him. But you pushed him in the pool the last episode, right? Now you're throwing paper at him. If you don't fuck with somebody, don't fuck with them at all. Because they can mistake, you know what I'm saying? That's how problems and shit get started. If you don't fuck with them, don't fuck with them. But leave the man alone. You push him in the pool, you being passive aggressive, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Now her office crush was Gabriel. Okay. And they said that her question was who's the most likely to spread office gossip. And she said Anaya. And she said that she only picked Anaya because Anaya knows all the tea. Okay. Now she's not coupled up, so she had to go and kiss Sean. And Sean took her to the wall, baby. Sean be doing the most. I'm beginning to see that Sean is a freak. Sean took this girl to the wall. He kissed her. They went to the wall. He licked her from head to toe, and then came back up. Sean, what are you doing? Sean, what are you doing? Like, nigga, you're doing too much, and this is probably why the girl didn't want to be with you no more. Because you probably did something to that girl that night. I don't know. I don't want to put that on you, but you are doing a lot. Nobody went that far to kiss nobody from head to toe, right? And so Kata went. It was Kata's turn. Kata was the last person to go. Okay, now her office crush was Sincere, and I loved it, baby. I loved it because I know this not to make you mad. And so when she got with Sincere, she told Sincere to lay down. And so Sincere laid down, baby, and she got on top of her.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give us a show. Melanie was smiling, and baby, that smile faded. That smile faded. You need visuals. Dina, you got to watch the show, baby, because it's hard to get visuals. It's hard to get visuals for this show. Okay? And so Melanie had a smile on her face, baby. That smile faded, and she was trying her hardest to keep the smile on her face, but it wouldn't come back. And so they said, who needs a promotion from their couple? And so she said, sincere. Basically, what I heard was get rid of that zero and give it a hero, right? And she said, I'm a tip attack girl. Don't come for me because I will come for you. Okay. Now, what threw me off, that would have turned me off, before Sincere got slimed, he put a bonnet over his head.
Yes, bitch.
Yes, bitch. That would have turned me off. We got all these girls that went into the slime, but Sincere is the one who wouldn't put a bonnet over his head. Melanie, you sure you want this, bitch? This ain't nothing but a bitch. Y'all gonna be over there fighting over mascara. I'm telling you. Shit. He gonna be asking you for a panty line. Right? It's so funny because I feel like, you know, the girls always, when the girls get mad at men, especially black men, they always say how feminine they is, baby, but they get this boy, this Hawaiian boy over here with this hair on his head. But before he get in the slime, all of the women went in slime with their hair, they weaves, they bust downs, right? He the only one that came out there with a bonnet. He the only one that came over there with a bonnet. Thank you for the super chat, Swaz Connect. She said, Kata did what needed to be done, and I'm here for it. Male face was cracked. When she said just Sincere, I screamed. Sincere looked like Moana people. Right. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? You sitting over here with this girl, he gonna put on a bonnet, okay? Now, did y'all notice that nobody picked Zach or Bryce as their office crush?
Loser.
Loser. And I'm not really mad at Bryce. You know what I'm saying? You just not that nigga. But it's Zach for me. Because Zach, the way that you was acting towards Kenzie when you came in, you thought you was hot shit and you're not really my type. You're not really my type. But you ain't nobody's type. No, nobody wanted you to be their office crush. The only kiss that he got was from Kata. Nobody else wanted you. Nobody else wanted you, okay? Now, after the challenge, the girls are talking about Corbin. Corbin is the new bombshell that they've already seen. But remember when Corbin was kissing the girls, the men don't know that they got a new bombshell coming in. It's because he told them not to say anything to the man. But they're talking about how fine he is. And it's no shade. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. That was a bad accident. I don't see Corbin as being fine. Now, I saw the photographs online. He photographs well, but it looks different in motion. But Mel says that he's her type to a T, okay? So then Mel asks Kata, why did she say that Sincere needed a promotion? And my thing with Mel, you make yourself seem bothered. There's no way I would have asked this girl that question. There's no way I would have asked that girl that question, okay? But without hesitation, and baby, I love Kata. Love her. Without hesitation, Kata said, because you dumped me and I was going to get my lick back. No matter what the question was, I was going to dump you. But the question posed just so happened to be to get back at you. And so that's the only reason why you didn't go into the slime. Right? Because the question that was posed just so happened to be the one that will get back at you without you going into the slime. That's why I said what I said, okay? So Melanie gets up and she fist bumps and hugs Kata, says the only reason why that she picked her to go into the slime was because everybody else has been there and there's no fake love between them.
Lies you tell.
Lies you tell. Girl, please. She just had your number and she wasn't going to be rolled over like Anaya and you backed up. And you backed up off of her because you knew that she wasn't going to be rolled over. You tried it to see what was going on, and then you didn't. Corbin looked like a lot of 22-year-olds I see. You have to see into the future when they start to spoil. What do you mean? Kata's, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. He look old. He's my type. He's your type? I'm not watching. Yet, is it worth the watch? Just watch. Punk puss, right, punk puss. Punk puss. Okay? So Sincere is talking to Sean. He said that the kiss between him and Kata was way better than he imagined. And his heart is still pounding from the kiss. But you mean to tell me that the chat that he pulled was innocent? The chat he pulled was innocent, but if the kiss didn't break up from what he say, right? If the kiss didn't break up, he would still be kissing her right now. He's saying all that, and y'all are right. She overreacted. He didn't even do nothing. It was innocent. It was innocent, my ass. Y'all be letting these niggas run. Girl, y'all be letting these niggas take y'all through it. Come on, man. Okay? Sean says that he's peeping the way that Kenzie's acting towards Zach, and it's kind of turning him off because well, wait. Yeah, it's turning him off. Kenzie is turning everybody off, though, because everybody is saying, you know, she's turning him off. Remember, Gabriel said earlier she was turning him off. He said that, Sean said that that's hard, that's difficult to deal with. Translation from what Sean is trying to say is that I'm here to have fun, right? I'm here to mess with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a couple with her, and then I start to explore, and she started treating me the same way. So there are alarms going off in his head, okay? Now, my thing with Sean is if you don't want to be if the girl is turning you off and you don't want to be in a couple with her like that, then why are you kissing this girl and leading her on like that? Why are you doing that to her? I feel like these dudes know what they be doing, and I feel like that they want. And I just got to be honest. I feel like they get like a notch under their belt when they have these girls on TV going crazy after them, right? Because there is no way, if you're not feeling this girl and your alarms are going off, why in the fuck would you put your hand around her neck and rub your tongue around the inside of her mouth, right? If you're not feeling the girl like that and your alarms are going off, why in the challenge would you put her on the wall and lick her from head to toe?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? I think that these dudes on this show want to get a girl to crash out on them on TV. I think that that's what they're doing. It just doesn't seem smart to me. Why would you do her like that? He's using her as a backup. Kenzie, like the lady from Full House, he is using her. He's a cop. Or we surprised, right? Stuff like that. Right. That'll make the girl go crazy. He's using Kenzie, right? They're using each other. Candace from Full House. Candace. Is it me or does Danielle look like Halle Berry? Who is Danielle? Who is Danielle? They got a Danielle on the show? JW? Melanie look like, oh, I could see Halle Berry. I see Halle Berry and Queen. I do see Halle Berry and Queen. Sean, aka Miles from Moesha. They must have studied the past season. They want the girls to crash out on them on TV. Okay? So then we get Trinity and Bryce. Her saying that he was faking it, he said was a little bit rough on him. He said that she's his favorite person in the house. Yeah, after Kata picked Zach over you, nigga. That's the only reason why you think that she's your favorite person in the house. For me, I'm just not interested. There's nothing here with them. I'm surprised they haven't started pulling other people for chats, or at least Trinity pulling Sean. I'm surprised that she hasn't started pulling other people. They are giving me Alondria and Taylor all over again. They're going to stay together until something they want comes into the house. But the only thing with that is one person is going to feel slighted when another person come in first, because the agreement, they not locked in. Listen, the fact that they both stepped on Red last episode, what was it, episode 2? The fact that they both stepped on Red let me know that their commitment, or you know what I'm saying, they want to explore something else. They don't really want to be here with each other. It's not tight. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I want them, get them up out of here. Okay, now Bia ended up pulling Kenzie. Okay. She said that she dumped her during the challenge because she talked to Gabriel and he said they had a chat. And she said that she would have appreciated a drive-by. Now, remember, Gabriel had told Bia the day before, and she made a statement that morning, we're just going to be open about it. So now she's trying to press Kenzie about it. And it's so funny that everybody acting like Melanie is crashing out when Bia is doing the same exact thing, just in a different way, because she can't stand 10 toes down on her. She can't stand 10 toes down in her crash out, right? So Kenzie said that she should have said something. She wasn't thinking. She has been in her own head, and she's really emotional right now. And I think that Bia pulled that on the right girl, because Kenzie couldn't peep that she was getting pressed. And the only people in the house that I think that would have peeped that they were getting pressed was Melanie, Kata, and Trinity. The only people. Make no mistake, baby. She was peeping. She was pressing the girl. You get what I'm saying? And so Bia tells Kenzie, I think that you should have first dibs on the conversation with the bombshell over me and Melanie. Notice how she threw Melanie name in there because they cool, right? And so she's trying to make it seem like that she's more of a friend to her than Melanie is, and she's actually trying to help her get into a couple. I don't like it. What's good, Simply Sakina? Right? I don't like it. I do not like it. Okay? So Trinity ended up getting a text, and it asked for them to gather by the fire pit. Okay? And so KC ended up getting a text, and they said, please welcome to the Villa Corbin. And Corbin comes in. I just don't see it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't see it.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I think that y'all see biracial and it just blow y'all mind. I don't see it. To me, he moved like the Terminator. He talked like the Terminator. He act real robotic. I'm just not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. He says, ladies, nice to see you again. And the men are confused. And then he tells the guys that he made out with the women in the challenge when they went into the private office. And he asked the men to give him a few minutes with the ladies. And Sincere is worried because he thinks that he's on the chopping block because of the way that Melanie is reacting to him. What's wrong with biracial? Ain't nothing wrong with biracial, but what I'm saying is biracial doesn't automatically mean attractive. That's all I'm saying. Biracial doesn't automatically mean attractive. That's all I'm saying. Corbin is fine. You reaching, to each their own. I don't see it, baby. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make me see it? I don't see it. Okay. So Corbin was sitting with the girls, right? Now, as they show Corbin sitting with the girls, baby, Kenzie literally, when they first sat down, go back and watch. Go back and watch. People tell y'all what to think. I go and watch the show. Watch the show and put your phones down. When they first sat down with Corbin, Kenzie literally reached over Melanie to touch Corbin. Okay? She literally reached over the girl to touch Corbin. Okay? Now, as they was talking, Melanie was leaned back. Right? Melanie was leaned back. And they're just over there blowing the man's head up. Somebody said, I can't. He said, you can't what? And Kata said, I can't with you. And he said, he was like, what's wrong with me? And somebody said, nothing's wrong with you. He said, no, there's a lot of things wrong with me. And at the whole time, Melanie was leaned back. And when he said that there's something wrong with him, Melanie had leaned up. And she leaned like closer off the back of the couch. And at this point, Kenzie had scooted back. Her back was touching the couch. Melanie had scooted up. And so Kenzie touched Melanie and said, scoot back, bruh. Bitch, if you can't see, scoot up. You get what I'm saying? Scoot up. Kenzie was literally touching the back of the couch, right? My whole thing is she would have had to scoot up to see anyway because the couch had like a curve in it, right? And when she said that, Melody did scoot back. It's when she touched her and told her to move back, bruh, scoot back, bruh. She did, Melody did move back. So I don't understand what the confusion is, okay? And so he ended up remembering all of their names. He said his longest relationship was 1.5 years ago, and it lasted 1.5 years ago. That sounded like a lot of me. But he said they just grew apart. Now, I hate that I went online because I've seen that his ex, I'm going to have to stay off of Twitter because I be wanting to engage, but it'd be too many spoilers on Twitter. They said his ex was online. I seen her in the video, and they said that he would never date a black girl. That's what the ex said. That's what the ex said, okay? Now, Melanie ended up asking him, as he was talking about his ex, she said, can I pull you for a chat?
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby, right in front of everybody, baby. So can I pull you for a chat? And Bia says that she was literally trying to say it should have been Kizzy. Who died and made Bia the fucking boss of the house? Who the fuck is Bia supposed to be talking about? I was literally saying that it should have been Kenzie. I don't, girl. She don't let the boss bitch channel go to her leg.
Oh my God.
I mean her head. I mean her head. She don't let the boss bitch challenge go to her head. You get what I'm saying? I don't like it. How in the fuck does she think that she's getting ready to run the house on one leg? How does she think that she about to run the villa on one leg? Put a leg in the chat. I want to see some legs. Okay? So Kenzie says that Melanie kept doing this and she was like playing with her hair. And from what we saw, she only did that one time. And when she did it, she did not block Kenzie. She didn't even have her hair in the girl face. Kenzie could have moved up if she wanted to see. And the thing is, Kenzie is supposed to be Melanie's girl, right? But see, Bia got in her ear and made her seem like that she was there for her because she was trying to help her get coupled with Corbin. And so she flipped. And that's why I respect the fuck out of Shelly and Alondria last year, because no matter what was thrown at them, they didn't let nothing come in between them, and they held each other down like real sisters, right? That's why I respect them, okay? Now, Bia says that she was not allowing conversation to happen with everyone. Everyone was literally talking to the man. Everybody was literally talking to the man. And then she said, I don't like how she's moving just now, and I'll tell her about it tonight. So she's about to try to confront her in front of the girls with an audience, right? So she's trying to tell the girls, like, watch me confront her tonight. And Bia said that she's irritated because Kenzie got with Corbin. Wait, Bia is irritated. Bia is irritated because she wanted Kenzie to get with Corbin so she can be the only one talking to Gabe, right? She wanted her to get with Corbin because she wanted to be the only one talking to Gabe. Remember, Gabe told her that she was his number 2, right? And so if she ended up getting with Corbin, maybe she wouldn't be Gabe's number 2 anymore, and she wouldn't be stepping on her 5 toes. Okay, I don't know. I don't like what Bia is doing, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so Melanie and Corbin ended up talking. He says that he's a very chill dude. He says some people will describe him as nonchalant. I can definitely tell that he's nonchalant. He doesn't seem like he shows any emotion at all. Even when he was flirting with the girls, you couldn't even really tell that he was flirting. He looked like he was trying to smile, but the smile never came. He doesn't seem to have like any excitement in his voice, or, he just seemed real dull and robotic. You get what I'm saying? He just seemed dull. He said that he feels comfortable with Melanie, and he feels like he could talk to her easily. He said that he's genuine and transparent, and it gets him in trouble. He's the only child. His sister is 10 years older than him. He's very independent and focused on what he wants. Now, back over there at the couch, Trinity said that she felt like if they had been sincere, Melanie would have been pissed. And Bia said she would have interrupted that chat immediately. And see, I don't like when the girls get the lying like that, because she saw Sincere over there talking to Kata. Right, she saw him over there talking to somebody, and she did not interrupt the chat. Remember, she was walking. Remember, as soon as Kata got out of the dressing room, Sincere was downstairs asking her for a chat, and they went to the side. When she finally came down, she was walking with Anaya, and she looked and saw Sincere. She just didn't know he was talking to Kata, because she probably felt like, well, he picked me over everybody. You know what I'm saying? He picked me. Ain't none of these bitches got nothing on me. But see, she just didn't know if it was Kata, which she was bothered. But see, she wouldn't have messed up the chat. Y'all literally have no evidence to prove that she have stopped this man from having the chat. Y'all just saying it. I don't like when y'all don't like a person, y'all just get the line. You don't get no points, but I don't respect no shit like that. I don't like that. Okay? Sincere and Sean was having a chat, and he said he don't know how to feel. He done went through all of the 7 stages of grief in 25 minutes. You don't went through all 25 stages of grief? You don't went through all 7 stages of grief in 25 minutes? My nigga, you went and pulled Kata for a chat. So what do you think that she was going through yesterday when she was crashing out? When you pull somebody for a chat? You get what I'm saying? What's the difference between you and her? You are in this situation that you in because you went and pulled Kata for a chat. We supposed to feel sorry for you? The dick worshippers in the chat probably feel sorry for you, nigga, but you drew first blood. And it just so happened the first bombshell that was going to come into the house was a man, and you might be on the chopping block. It wasn't a woman that came through the doors, Popeye. Okay? So Melanie ended up finishing her one-on-one with Corbin, and she went to go sit on the couch. And Kenzie and Kata are gone. And the girls are literally following One-Leg Peggy. And they're saying that Melanie was all up on Corbin. And Trinity said, I was like, do you not see me, mama? I'm trying to look too, mama. That's what she said. And baby, no, I didn't see you. No, I didn't see you. Just like your mama didn't see you sucking dick in the back of her car. I didn't see you, baby. I wasn't, to be honest with you, baby, I wasn't worried about you. To be honest with you, baby, I wasn't worried about you. I'm supposed to see you for what, girl? You were sitting behind me where you belong. You were sitting behind me where you belong. The fuck? And my thing is, make yourself known, right? She was not all up on that dude the way that they trying to make it seem. And my thing is, Corbin is a grown man. If he didn't want to chat with Melody, he could have refused her chat, just like Kenzie keep on doing Zach. He could have refused her chat if he wanted to. That man wanted to be on the chat with Melody. If he didn't want to be, he could have said, no, I just want to get here and get to know the rest of the ladies. He could have said that. He didn't have to go on no chat with her. And so Bia says, I think that was a little excessive. It could have been like this. And Kenzie was on the other side of you, and she's the one that's single, and you're leaning all over her. And I felt like it was rude. And you could hear Trinity say, and I couldn't see. And so which one is it? Right? Because Trinity isn't single either. And again, she wasn't leaning over Kenzie. Kenzie scooted back and Melody scooted up. But to make it seem like that she was blocking her view isn't true. She literally never leaned over Kenzie and was blocking her off from. She literally never did that. And my thing is, when y'all don't like a bitch, y'all follow whatever a person says. And to me, that ain't real. Has Melody acted a fool on this show? Yes, she has. But in this instance, she was not wrong. She wasn't wrong. And so Melody says to Trinity, my bad. Honestly, I didn't know I was doing it. I wasn't doing it on purpose. And Bia said, I understand, but it's like, and Melanie says, look, relax. I honestly turned over because I didn't do it on purpose. And she said, well, don't tell me to relax, but I'm saying it happened before. And it's just to me. And Mel said, when did it happen before? And she said, well, I don't know exactly, but I peeped it. Exactly. You don't know when it happened before, but you peeped it, but you can't tell me when it happened. And so Mel says, well, but when? With other guys, when? And she said, well, Bia says, well, just in other conversations. This is my thing. Bitch, don't tell me something happened when I asked you about it. You don't got the receipts. If you're going to tell me I did something and I asked you about it.
The truth is the numbers speak for themselves.
Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts. I need dates, timelines, PowerPoints. What the girl say? What the weight loss girl on Salt Lake City said? Facts, dates, timelines, timestamps. Tell me when it happened, baby. When did I do this? Don't do me that. Don't sit up here and lie on me like that. Right, just simply Sakina, just lying, girl gone. Just lying. When did she do it? She didn't do it. They kept cutting Mel off in that conversation too. I don't know why they following Bia, but they don't like Mel for some reason. They don't like Mel because I really, me personally, I feel like Mel is the baddest girl in the house. In my opinion, I don't think that she has nothing to be worried about with Kayla. I think that she's the baddest girl in the house, if you ask me. And so Mel is saying, well, I'm telling you, this time it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. And Bia says, well, don't get defensive.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute. How you gonna tell me not to tell you to relax, but then you can come and tell me not to get defensive? You get what I'm saying? And so she continues and say, it's just I'm just saying it's something that I noticed, and that's why we bringing it to your attention so we can correct it, baby. We ain't gonna correct the motherfucking thing. We ain't gonna correct the motherfucking thing. You bitches can't shine like me. You bitches can't shine like me. That's y'all motherfucking problem. Okay? You ate that up, Rob J. And I do see Kayla Nicole Murphy. Now that you said that, I do see Kayla Nicole Murphy from the neck up. From the neck up to the hairline, because that weave that she got over there is busted. Baby. That weave that she got over there is busted, girl. But y'all let the biracial girls come on with Wet and Wavy, and then they go to a kick and pull real quick and don't nobody say nothing. She had the little kick and pull, baby. She had the little kick and pull over there when she got out that slime. Baby, I thought that was alfalfa. Had that little po-ass ponytail sitting on top of their head over there with Zach. I say, wow. And baby, the people online, they dragging Trinity about her weave, baby. They ain't said nothing about alfalfa. Child, please. Y'all see how y'all do. And y'all talking about what's wrong with biracial. The privilege y'all give them. Y'all didn't see alfalfa? Put an A in the chat if y'all saw alfalfa. I say, child. Okay? So, my thing is this, Bia. You thought you was gonna check Mel like you did Kenzie for chatting with Gabriel. That's what you thought. You thought that you was gonna check her, okay? And so they go back and forth for a little bit, and Bia says, I just need you to take responsibility. It wasn't on purpose and we can drop it. And Melanie says, that's what I just did. That's what I just did. And she literally did that as soon as she said it. So Bia is just on one, literally. Literally, she's on one for nothing. She's on one, she's upset, and she's on one leg. For nothing. For nothing. And my whole thing is, who the fuck is Bia supposed to be, girl? Who you about to check? Who you getting ready to check? You ain't checking me. And so Trinity weird ass asks, was the conversation good though? And Mel says, right now, I don't want to chat. You did too much. And she said that to Bia. And she said, I was genuinely letting you know I didn't do it on purpose. And the fact that she didn't block Bia and she got all this motherfucking mouth and is talking about it is crazy to me, because Kenzie could speak up for herself and she actually had a problem. Right? And so Bia tried to say something and Melody said, girl, and she walked off because she had a leg up on the conversation.
Hello?
She walked off because she had a leg up on the conversation. Maybe that girl say, girl, okay? And so Melody is walking away and she's pissed off and she sees Kata and Zach and she says, I need to talk. Can I talk to you? And Kata says, oh. Like, girl, you want to be my friend now? You want to talk to me? And I guess she was getting ready to say, no, I'm talking to my man, because she didn't move at all. She didn't move at all. And so Anaya follows her and says, can they talk? And Melanie says, where? And she says, at the couch. And Mel says, I'm not going back to the couch. And so Bia says, I don't think that I said anything crazy to her. Baby, you did.
You did.
You did. You did. And so Mel is saying, give me 10. And she said, give me 10 like 10 times. I guess that is her way of saying, bravo, bravo, fucking bravo, right? Bia says, I didn't know that she was that sensitive. I don't think that she was being sensitive. I genuinely feel sorry for people who don't see what Bia was doing. And it's almost like this conversation that Pinky had all over again, right? Bia tried to press her for how she was acting or how she perceived that she was acting with Corbin, even though Bia wasn't the person that she was allegedly blocking. Bia kept pressing her and then said all she needed to do is take responsibility and say that it wasn't on purpose, when she actually said it the first time that she brought it up to her. So there was no need to continue the conversation. And before I let a bitch with one leg press me, she would have to grow a whole nother leg.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
She would have to grow a whole nother. Before I let a bitch press me with one leg, they would have to grow a whole nother one. And I probably would have picked up the motherfucking peg leg and threw the bitch. I probably would have picked it up and threw it. Fuck this hoe. I just don't like the way that y'all are coddling this girl because she got one leg and making it seem like that she can't do no wrong. And let's be clear, Bia wasn't trying to stick up for Kenzie. She was trying to get Kenzie up off of Gabriel. And the other instance that she couldn't recall about Melanie, where she peeped Melody, it was that morning when Melody said that she was going to chat with Casey and Gabriel. See, she don't feel like that Melanie asked her because she chat with Gabriel. She thinks that she told her that she was going to talk to Gabriel. Right? And she feel like that she didn't give a Melanie, she feel like that she didn't give Melanie an okay to go talk to her, or she didn't, you know what I'm saying? Or get a thumbs up, give her a thumbs up to go and talk to Gabriel. And that's why you're really mad, bitch. See, I peeped you. But see, the thing is, when y'all don't like somebody, listen, Melanie could act, we don't know. I could understand y'all saying that Melanie overreacted when it comes to Sincere, but my whole thing is we don't know what conversations or agreements they had. He could have broken any agreement. We don't know. But my thing is, Bia is mad for a whole different reason. And she's crashing out right in front of y'all face and y'all act like y'all don't see it because she got one leg. She's going about it a different way, right? She's trying to make sure that she keep the girls away from Gabriel. And she's trying to scheme to keep them away from her. Why the fuck does she give a damn about if this girl is talking to Kenzie, talking to Corbin or not? Who gives a, who are you? How do you know Kenzie even want that man? How do you know that Kenzie even want that man? Gabriel told you that Kenzie said that she wanted him. So how you just gonna give me a nigga to talk to? You just assigning people, they couples. I guess she think that what's the girl name? Adriana. She thinks she Adriana. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh yes, Bia is holding on tight to Gerber, and I feel like that he's gonna use that to his advantage. Get her up out of here. She is making it weird, jumping on her own leg. We're gonna talk about the leg. I mean, you know. No, she thinks that she's Ace. Child, please. Who? So he had a little man complex and she don't got no leg. So the people with disabilities in the house are thinking they running shit. Girl, please, I would have just started doing the bunny hop on that hoe. Fuck that hoe. Kenzie don't want that man. She wants your man. Right. I want Gabriel, baby. I want Gabriel, baby. Kenzie should have told him I erase you for him. Oh, baby. I don't like her. When a new bombshell comes in for Gabriel, she is going to throw her to the wolves. Or throw her legs to the wolves. Child, please. Child, please. I don't like it. I don't like it. But y'all, that was pretty much the episode. I am enjoying this season. Listen, the turnaround for me is too quick. Listen, y'all might see me at 4 o'clock in the morning doing a review, or 5 o'clock in the morning doing a review. It's just so much going on with the show that I'm just gonna have to get them out when I get them out. And it's easier for me to just go live on it than because if I go live with it, I won't feel the pressure of trying to, edit it and stuff. And so, if you see me at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning going live, it is what it is. Okay. Bill needs to be humble. Gabe, do better. Gabe better do that soon. The thing is, though, and can we have real talk, Claire? Nobody wants to be the asshole that breaks the girl heart with one leg, though. Like, America is watching this show, right? And nobody wants to be the asshole who broke her heart, right? And so it's like, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't, if you talk to her, right? Because when nobody felt any type of way about how she did Sean, right? I don't want a nigga with kids. I don't want a nigga with kids, right? But who wants to be the asshole? They will be public enemy number one if they break her heart, or if they make her feel away because she has a disability, right? And my whole thing is she can go at everybody, but when that girl smiled at her and said, "Okay, what else?" She had to catch herself and she had to walk away, because who wants to be the girl that beat up the bitch with the one leg? You get what I'm saying? Who wants to be the girl that beat up the bitch with one leg, even though she came at Melanie first? You get what I'm saying? Because Melanie was giving me, bitch, girl, I'll give it to you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not losing a fight with a bitch with one leg. I'm not. Disability isn't sexy now. Everyone walking on eggshells around her. And she right, others are placating the one with the disability so they don't be perceived as disabled phobic. Right. That's why every time she make a joke about her leg is coming off, it's off because they're all trying to ignore the leg. And so when she make a joke about the leg, everybody is like, they're stunned. Like, oh my God. Did she just say that? Oh my God. Oh my God. And some of the girls just ignoring it. But they already know what it is. They already know what it is. Girl, please. So, could you imagine standing at a door with a bitch with one? Like, could you imagine standing at a door? You like a nigga having to choose out of you and a bitch with one leg, and they choose the person with one leg. Yeah. Girl, could you imagine? Girl, what Cardi B say? Suicide, baby. Yeah. Baby, I'm gone, child. I'm gone, child. Honestly, I don't think that Gabe gives a up about being canceled. He barely knows English. From what the man said online, baby, he barely knows. It gives strategic to me. Get her off the show. Get her off the show, child. Get off the show. Next thing you know, they're gonna have a motherfucker on there with no arm. God, please. God, please. Nigga bringing the bitch breakfast with nubs on his motherfucking motherfucker coming over there with 3 fingers and shit talking about he made you some pancakes. Y'all gonna eat them? Would y'all eat some? Y'all gonna eat pancakes with somebody with 3 fingers? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, I'm telling you that's what they doing. The breakfast didn't look good. What breakfast? Stop. Take my strong hand type-ish. Right. I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Looking like the brother from Scary Movie. Right. Right. They can put someone with blood leg before they put a curvy or a big girl in the house. Right. That's what I'm talking about, Chantel B. But I guess they said, baby, she got abs. She might not got no leg, baby, but she got abs. The guys made breakfast for the girls the other night. All of them need to stop making pancakes. I pray that nothing ever happens to your limbs or digits. Please, God, don't let nothing happen to them, baby. I'm praying too, Dina. I'm praying too, child. I'm lost. What man you talking about? I said in the future, King Ryan, keep up. Shout out to Tia, keep up. I'm talking about in the future. Some man came out and said that he been with Gabe. That's what I seen, Suez Canal. They stay burning them pancakes. At this point, Claire, they should have like a waffle maker or a pancake maker where they just put the batter in there. You know, they ought to have something where they could just put the batter in there. Be a shape too boxy. Chelsea B. I mean, what you think the girl gonna be shaped like? She can't do squats. Let me stop, y'all stop now. No, I'm gonna leave the peg leg alone. I just don't like her. I don't like the way that she listen. Bill got a lot of mouth for everything else and everything else that's going on with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Does a plumbing still work at 52 years old? You got your nerve. You got your nerve. Right there wasting battle. Right, all they gotta do is get a waffle maker and turn it around. You know what I'm saying? But they seem to. I saw the boxy shape too. It's because of the missing limb. All they got to do is get a waffle maker and just flip that bad boy over. You know. Then they talked about, baby, you seen that girl? I mean, you know, she from Haiti though. Her daddy from Haiti. She was over there putting apples in ketchup, child. It works at 55 is all I'm saying. Wow. I know that's right. I know that's right. Does the plumbing still work? I think Bill has already given Gabe access to her plumbing. I do too. I do too. Good boy, you seen Portia and Sway engaged. Chantel B, please tell me you lying to me. Girl, I can't. Baby, these girls doing anything for a story. Just how. I mean, it's called season from what I heard. Wink, wink. What? Okay. From what you heard, I know that's right. Wink, wink. I don't know that especially maybe chicken breast like you looks that way. What you, okay. Well, mine is. Something about Melanie ass look weird to me. Engaged. Now I didn't see no shit like that. Was she big at some point? Melanie? I don't know. Bia and Kayla have rectangles torsos. Yet Sean was hollering about curves in his intro. Anaya has curves. They said that Sean was I thought that Sean was Filipino. They said that he's Korean and black. So I'm assuming his baby mama black. I saw that on Kay that she doesn't look like she eats, so thought she didn't know how to eat. If Gabe said that he was bi, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what they said online to Rob J in the city. They said that as the boy came online and said that he slept with Gabe. But I don't. Kata has no curves. She don't got no curves. I thought Sean was Hispanic. He looks like the guys walking around LA. Yeah, he looked Filipino. That's why I thought that he was Filipino. But they say he Korean and black, and he said that somebody told him. I saw somebody wrote on Twitter posted a picture that he said that somebody told him he looked like Chris Brown. Sean, please. Sean's baby mama looks like her. He's like, okay, but you seen it? Okay. Gabe is Brazilian. He's probably a sex worker on the low. Wow, baby. Y'all say anything about immigrants. I think Sean cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years. Mel used to be mid-sized. Oh, wow, she's a vehicle? Baby, you either fat or you skinny, baby. Gabe has struggle face. Gabe, I know some Gabes, but that story is for Patreon. Oh wow. Kayla's mother said that she slapped the girl because she was called the N-word. I thought Sean was a Pacific Islander. Not Chris Brown. That's what he said. That's what he said. All right, y'all. But y'all, that's all I got. I'm about to get ready to take these notes to Rhode Island and do a review on it, so I can probably have it out before tomorrow. But if not, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna take the notes and stuff and try to do the video and have it out. If not, I'll have both of them out. Oh my God. Love Island come on tonight, huh? I'm gonna be asleep when it. Oh my God. We'll see. I'm gonna try to have it out, y'all. They're calling Katie the New Hampshire Grim Reaper. Give it up. Yeah, I'm loving the show. I'm loving the show, y'all. I'm loving the show though. But we'll see. It's just the turnover is too quick. The turnover is too quick. Okay. But y'all, thank you all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.